But you should have said happy birthday.
So, I'm not saying happy birthday because he's not real.
He is. It's a real person. Behind him.
What is he? 3 years old again for the 15th year in a row?
He's 4. Thank you.
How many times has he been 4?
As many times as he liked to be 4. He can be 4.
What?
I decided I'm gonna be 31
again.
That's just how I feel. So if Elmo can do it, I can too.
Elmo cannot do it.
Yes, he can.
I guess we can start the show now.
Let's do it.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
What's poppin'?
What's going on?
Episode 2.
3.
You hate to see it.
Listen. After this episode, we can't say we're a little rusty.
I know.
So after this one, that's it.
My bad. Season 4, episode 3.
That's it.
I'm your girl Sierra T. Oh my God.
And I'm your girl Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Ooh, that was tough. I said it with confidence too. I said
You did.
episode 2.
Episode 2.
No, girl.
People talk like, I thought it was episode 3.
Right.
Thought,
My bad,
did I miss
fam.
one?
My bad, fam.
It's all good.
Yes.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, I'll start this week
Okay.
with what I can't wrap my head around.
Okay. What can't you wrap your head? And I can't talk.
It's okay.
What can't you wrap your head around this week?
So, I think we was talking about this, but apparently schools are still serving milk with pizza.
Disgusting.
And I don't understand it.
Disgusting.
And I think it contributes to a lot of people being lactose intolerant later in life.
I would agree to it.
You know what I'm saying?
I would agree to it.
Because you think of that thick, those pizzas was nasty and it was like that thick cheese.
So good.
Whoa.
Oh, the pizza was good, not the milk, but the pizza was.
The pizza was nasty.
Pizza was great.
You
What
are
do you mean?
out of control.
What are you talking about? The pizza was amazing.
Sis, the pizza was garbage.
Oh, nice square.
I know exactly.
Great.
That pizza tasted like government.
My 8-year-old self would beg to differ. Like,
That is disgusting.
I'm telling you.
That is so nasty.
So good.
But yeah, I don't understand. I just can't wrap my head around why they're serving milk with pizza.
My cousin, growing up, she used to drink milk with everything. It used to gross me out. I would go to Virginia, like we go spend the summers with her, like 2 weeks at their house. Like my aunt would cook pork chops, and she'd want a glass of milk.
Oh, your cousin's a terrorist.
She used to do like, I mean, to this day.
No.
To this day, she will still. She has a child of her own now, and like I'm like, is Anaja like that? Like, hey, as you know, yes, I'm talking about you. I be at the table across from her like,
Sis, I don't want no parts of it. It's making my stomach hurt.
Like, you gonna drink this milk with this?
No.
With this fried chicken?
I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that she's drinking milk with pork chops.
Next time I have a family function, everybody's there, I'm gonna invite you. And watch. It'll be Thanksgiving. We all eating, stuffing, everything, and she has this nice cold glass of milk and enjoying it with confidence.
I might have to block her in real life. No.
It's crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
So I understand. Like,
my stomach hurt.
I get it.
My stomach hurt thinking about it.
So imagine me at 7 watching my cousin eat this. I'm sitting there with my good iced tea. She wants milk.
Time out. I'm really trying to think. If you think about the way a fried pork chop or fried chicken tastes, and then drinking it, no.
Yeah, like who watches?
No,
like,
I don't want it. I don't want to do it.
Request milk for something to drink other than pancakes. But even then, I don't understand.
I don't want to do this anymore, Sherelle.
I'm telling you.
I don't want to do it.
Next time we have a family function, I'm gonna tell you.
No, my stomach hurts.
I'm gonna tell you.
My stomach hurts.
I'm telling you, it's horrible.
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Please take my mind away from this. What can't you wrap your head around?
I can't wrap my head around parents that let their kids tell them what they want to eat. So real quick, right? So before we started recording, I went to Chipotle, right? Mm-hmm. And of course I get there and there's parents and children. And I'm like, all right, I'm hoping their line moves fast. But no. They sit there and talk about, what would you like from Chipotle? First of all, there's a line. So you had all this time to talk to them about this.
True.
You wait until she asks, what do you want? Like the kid's paying for it. Talking about, If you don't order your child 3 chicken tacos with some cheese and some sour cream and keep it moving,
Please keep it moving. I hate it too.
I don't like seeing that at Chipotle anywhere I go. Mm-hmm. You go to Red Lobster. You know, what do you want? Get her some popcorn, shrimp, and some fries. Thank you.
Because the kids really don't be wanting to order. They be like, I want a color. They not paying attention.
I mean, nobody has time for this.
I hate it.
I don't stop letting. Growing up, if we got fast food, if we were being a treat, it wasn't. My mom didn't ask me what I wanted.
Same.
Like, you're gonna get McDonald's because you did good, and I'm gonna get a Happy Meal, and that's it. The only thing she might have asked me is what kind of sauce I wanted.
Yeah. Yes. You did get an option on which sauce you wanted.
That barely though, depending on, you know what I'm saying.
Right. They be like, oh, I got you barbecue. You like, well, kind of wanted
sweet and sour,
wanted honey mustard, but I guess I'm eating barbecue today.
You know what I'm saying? And you were happy with it.
You were grateful because you're like, I got McDonald's.
These kids eating Chipotle. I want half steak, half chicken.
Ooh.
Excuse you?
I wish I would.
Let me have 1 chicken, 1 steak, and 1 carne asada.
Oh my God. What?
First of all, why is your 4-year-old eating Chipotle? Can we talk about it?
First of all, why do they know what carne asada is?
Let's talk about that too.
What's happening?
Do they know the difference between the regular steak and the carne asada? No.
I had anxiety ordering food up until I was about 15 because my mom would order my food for me all the time.
I mean...
And these kids are like 7 talking about carne asada.
Right.
Oh my God.
Can I have a side of guac?
What?
Again, why are you eating Chipotle? Like, I'm just confused. You pass a Burger King, a McDonald's, Wendy's, all these things that kids like.
Yes.
Chipotle?
Chipotle.
And that's what I can't wrap my head around this week.
I understand it.
I'm annoyed.
I get it.
And that's it.
All right. We are going to jump into politics. I don't think we have that much, but enough. Yeah, go ahead. Take it away, sis.
Okay. So this week has and is a very important week in politics. Mm-hmm. So the first thing was earlier in the week was the Iowa caucus, which is like pretty much the kickoff for election season when it comes to the Democratic Party or, you know, the running mates. So,
right.
You know, all of the Democratic candidates go to Iowa, and it's almost like a big conference, really.
Okay.
Or like a big trade show where all the candidates come and their team is really pushing, getting people to register to vote, really talking to the American people about why you should vote for so and so and so and so and so and so. So the people that were in Iowa were Pete Buttigieg, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, and I think that's it.
I thought Amy Klobuchar had suspended her campaign.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
they were.
That was wishful thinking.
People were calling for her to suspend her campaign because of something that happened years ago with something. I forget exactly what happened.
I know, yeah.
So of course they're supposed to, you know, all the votes are supposed to come in, and we're supposed to really get who is in the lead for this Democratic Party. And of course, what happens? The machines break. Not the machine, an app. So a lot of voters had an app, but they were able to cast their votes. And of course, sporadically, the app just decided not to work.
Of course.
So we weren't able to get the results on Monday night as we were supposed to. So we were supposed to get them on Tuesday. And as of, I think it was about maybe like 3:00 Tuesday, only 67% of the votes were counted. And it looked like Pete Buttigieg was ahead of the game.
Yes.
27%. Bernie Sanders was at, he was at like 25%. Mm-hmm. So,
ghetto.
I don't know what's going on. Well, we do know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And of course your president got on Twitter and was like, you know, the left Democrats, you know, always blaming Russia for, you know, their problems. And like, now granted, this is not a hacking situation. This is just technology, quote unquote, not working. But you have to be honest here. This looks very fishy, very suspicious. Like,
very suspect.
In the biggest... Iowa is the battleground for politics for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, why is Iowa that girl?
I don't know.
Of all the places it could be.
So and Simone asked me this, and then she was like, she feels like Iowa is just like kind of a, you know, like they're pretty much cool with everything.
Like a neutral ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do it in Texas. You know what I'm saying? can't do it in Texas. You can't do it in states like New York.
Yeah,
ain't gonna happen.
right.
So I was like, hey, this is the safe space. You got some people that are here. You got some people that are there. But for the most part, we all get along.
Right.
So that's where we are right now. So hopefully by the end of the week, we'll know a little bit more. It's just this campaign, this election season is going to be one for the books with Trump and his impeachment and his just his nonsense in general. And then this just doesn't look good to have an app. So first we had to deal with voting booths not being able to be counted. Mm-hmm. Now we have to deal with apps.
I don't like it.
So I feel like we just need to go back to the good old paper.
Well, we also had issues with that, with paper ballots back when, it Clinton? Clinton was being elected? George Bush. I think also Clinton, too.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's always an issue. It's usually Florida's fault, but they can't be blamed in this one.
I'm going to blame them, too. Because I bet you the startup app companies in Florida.
That would be the irony, wouldn't it?
I'm going to look it up, and if it is,
oh my God,
then we know what it is.
That'd be so funny.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's really it when it comes to politics, like for right now. So I know next week we'll have more because your president did his State of the Union. So we're going to see what he's talking about.
Well, it's currently on right now, but we're recording a podcast.
And plot twist, he has banned CNN. And there's another news outlet that has not been invited.
Girl, shut the front door.
Nope. So, I mean, are we shocked? No.
No.
He doesn't like CNN. I mean, this is the second State of the Union address that we've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in office 4 years, and this is number 2. So that goes to show.
He's not going to be up there saying nothing intelligible anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nothing. And my guess is this is going to be all about the trial. Something tells me he's going to have some of his justice reform. I don't want to call them victims. They're his justice reform people there, people that he's let out of jail. Look at my black people. These are my African Americans.
We have to talk about those commercials for Super Bowl.
We do.
Should we talk about them now?
Might as well.
Well, propaganda got started very, very early in the Super Bowl game.
Early.
I mean, right after kickoff, they just really got right to it. Right after kickoff. So the first commercial with that black lady, I cannot think of her name to save my life.
Alice.
Was it Johnson or something?
I think so. She was the one. She is the grandmother that Kim Kardashian had that basically got out of jail.
Yes.
With 45.
Mm-hmm. So this commercial, it's got all these emotional words, and it's like, I never thought I'd get to this point. Miss Alice is on the, and I'm just so thankful. And I'm thankful for Donald Trump. I'm thankful for Mr. President Donald Trump. And it's just so very coon-like. And I can't speak on for Miss Alice because I don't know if that's her MO, but it came off
like they filmed this in her driveway and made it look like maybe she was just getting out of jail. Because I feel like this woman's case has been so infamous that we would have seen her coming out of jail.
Nobody had ever seen this footage before.
Ever. I'm pretty sure Kim Kardashian would have been there. She shares everything. And now we're seeing this and it's just Donald J. Trump, my president.
And it was just like, and it was supposed to, I guess, tear on the heartstrings of the black people.
Nobody.
And I'm just like, this is propaganda.
Ridiculous.
If I've ever seen it before in my life.
Over it.
There were a whole bunch of other commercials. I can't think of any other ones at the top of my head.
None that were like political. That was really the main. There was another one that he had, but it wasn't focused on black people. It was just like, they were saying that the unemployment rate has been down. Mm-hmm. Which it has. I'm not giving him that, but it has been down. Mm-hmm. But this commercial was just really like.
Yeah, there were quite a few commercials that were pandering.
About to give it that.
There were quite a few commercials that were trying to, I guess, pander to the black vote and I guess pander to other people who might be swing voters. And I just was like seeing right through it. I'm just like, this is some baloney.
Anybody that has common sense saw right through that.
Well, apparently there are millions of people who lack common sense.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's the sad part.
You hate to see it.
I really do.
But yeah, I just didn't. I just was like, right after the first commercial break they took, it was like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think Mike Bloomberg also had
that's who it was. I'm tired of him too.
Let me tell you something.
I don't want it.
Mike Bloomberg, first of all, he's part of that 1% that Trump is fighting for.
Yes.
Okay, he's part of that 1%. And it's apparent because if you listen to the radio, if you watch TV, if you listen to Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, anywhere that has paid advertisements, Michael Bloomberg, former mayor of New York, is there.
I work in TV, and
Crazy.
I have been placing Michael Bloomberg ads for months now. I'm tired.
I mean, I'm not mad at him, though. Like, get your name out there. You're late in the race.
So late.
So I guess you got to get your name out there. I don't see Buttigieg, Biden. No, I see Biden. I don't see Buttigieg, Warren, Sanders, and Amy Klobuchar with any type of... I don't really think Warren needs it. I don't really... Honestly, I don't think any of the candidates really need it.
I think
to be
Warren
honest.
does need it because she's a woman. I hate to say that.
I'll give you that.
But I think she needs it because she's a woman. Because there are people probably like, I'm not voting for no woman.
Which is sad.
Which even women would probably be like, I'm not voting for a woman. I don't think a woman could run the country. Which the ghetto, if that is you, please, this is not the podcast for you.
Did you not hear Beyonce's?
This is not the podcast for you. If you think like that, we would appreciate if you just exit stage left now.
And we would never like tell you to unsubscribe, but like unsubscribe.
Yeah, like this isn't for you, sis.
Because
this is a woman run show.
That's it.
So
I don't want to.
I don't know what you're saying, sis. I don't know. Can't relate.
I would actually love to have a conversation. Like, what is it about a woman that you don't think she could run this country?
Like with another woman or a man?
Yeah, like I would want to speak with a woman that believes that a woman is not ready, that America's not ready for a woman to run the country.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what is it about it?
I think it first starts with indoctrination.
Ooh.
I do.
Speak on it.
Like indoctrination of, societal norms and, a woman isn't supposed to be so when you talk about you think about just like in general societal norms, like, right? The woman is supposed to be, in the house, doing the cooking, whatever. Yeah. So in that sense, then a woman can't run the country because that is a leader's position. Whereas maybe she could be a vice president or maybe, a secretary or something like that, because that's like a more of a cleanup position.
And to me, it seems like that those are all leadership qualities. Somebody that can clean house and home, cook dinner, take care of everything. Mm-hmm. So what more do you want? I want somebody that can dab in everything. You know what?
Absolutely.
Real quick, before the State of the Union, let me go cook my husband dinner. I'll be right back.
Listen, if she's budgeting the books at the house, get her in the office.
Right. If she can handle that, she can handle this deficit.
Because Lord knows it needs handling. I mean, Lord, put your hands on it.
Saying.
Yeah.
So I would love to have that conversation. If there's somebody out there that would love to talk with us about it, bring it.
Yes.
So
email us at headwrapsandlipsticks@gmail.com.
That's it.
We would love to have you on the show.
I don't get it.
Yes.
But I think that's really it for politics right now.
Well, I guess we'll go to this quick commercial break.
Let's go to it.
And we'll be right back.
Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast, celebrates Black History Month. Here's a Black History fact. Esther Jones was the real Betty Boop. The iconic cartoon character Betty Boop was inspired by a black jazz singer in Harlem. Introduced by cartoonist Max Fleischer in 1930, the caricature of the jazz age flapper was the first and most famous sex symbol in animation. Betty Boop is best known for her revealing dress, curvaceous figures, and signature vocals, boopity-doop-doop. And there's your Black History fact.
And we're back. That's so great.
Love it.
I love it so much.
I know.
Do we have any head wraps investigation stuff before?
We kind of do.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if you've all been following this woman in Idaho. I'm drawing a blank of her name.
Is it Sally? That feels racist.
Wow. It's okay, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. So there's this woman that's been kind of, I don't want to say infamous, but she has been kind of infamous on social media lately because this woman named Lori Vallow, a Idaho mother, was given a deadline to produce her missing children who have been missing for quite a while, okay?
Girl.
And it's a little crazy. So
how long Lori Vallow
wasn't my fault. So her two kids, Joshua Vallow and Tylee Ryan, one is 7, one is 17, were last seen in September. What is this? It's February 2020 now, right?
Yeah, yes.
Police in Rexburg, Idaho began searching for the children in November after they tried to conduct a welfare check on Joshua, who was a 7-year-old, who has special needs and is adopted. Okay?
Oh.
Authorities said that the children's mother and stepfather, his name is Chad Dybell, were not cooperating and had left the state of Iowa. Where did they find them? They found them in Hawaii vacationing.
What?
Who vacations while 2 of your kids are missing?
See, no, hella suspect.
Okay. Valor was served with an order of protection in an attempt to have her physically produce her children either to police in Iowa or to the state's Department of Health and Welfare. Let's stop right there. So, not to sound racist, they're in Idaho, so you already know what skin color they are, okay? Ooh. Let me know, by show of hands, what mother who is accused of hurting her children is given a deadline to produce the damaged goods, a.k.a. the kids. Anybody? Because it doesn't happen.
Nope, not at all.
I've never heard of a story like this. Honestly, when they gave her the deadline, I think everybody was just like, whoa, forget the kids for a second. We need to talk about this privilege.
Right. Absolutely.
Who flees the state after being investigated, is found vacationing in Hawaii. Is like, you know what? Enjoy your vacation. When you come back in 3 days, bring your kids to the station real quick.
Oh, my God.
Just so we know that they're okay.
They would drag a black woman from Hawaii with a quickness. They would snatch her by her edges.
They arrested a woman in New York who was at the food stamp office because she was with her kid, and I think the kid didn't have no shoes or something like that. They arrested her. All she was doing was sitting there.
Exactly.
But this woman's kid's been missing for almost 6 months, and
that is insane.
Her and her husband are in Hawaii vacationing.
That is crazy.
So, of course, she had until a Thursday to cooperate, and as of last Friday afternoon, she had not followed through.
So, is she under arrest now?
So the case has been handed over to a judge, and that Vallow could be held in contempt of court. And of course, attempts to reach her attorney were unsuccessful.
This is crazy.
It just looks really, really bad.
It is, because it is really, really bad. What?
I do hope that they find these kids. But I'm just trying to figure out why Lori hasn't been.
They would have hemmed up a black woman so quick.
So any minor black, if she was Spanish,
yep,
forget about it.
So quick. Wow.
You talking about privilege?
The privilege.
You talking about privilege?
The privilege.
Okay.
My God, that's ghetto.
But we're crazy.
Oof.
But we're crazy.
Speaking of investigations. There was a Chicago rapper.
Oh my God.
Who set up his mother to be killed and then used the insurance money for social media clout and to shoot a video. He got 99 years in jail, I believe. And I am shaking. I don't understand.
Who does that?
That is insane to me.
I just don't understand.
Could you imagine?
No.
That's crazy.
No. Like, he has no... Oh, here it is. I have it.
Okay.
I just don't understand. So the crazy part is he goes by the name Young QC. His real name is... Kwame Wilson. Okay, he hired a hitman to kill his mother, Yolanda Holmes, in 2012. 2012. The hitman, his name is Eugene Spencer, rode with Wilson's girlfriend over to Holmes' apartment in Uptown, this is in Chicago, in 2012, and shot Holmes as she slept in her bed, then struggled with Holmes' boyfriend, knocking him unconscious and returning to stab Holmes after a phone conversation with Wilson, who told him to make sure the is dead.
Oh my God.
Wilson later collected the money in his mother's bank account, and in months after her death, used the cash to customize the Mustang she had given him with gold wing doors. Those are the suicide doors, I'm guessing?
I think the ones that go up.
Girl.
Yeah, I think so.
When asked if he had anything to say before the ruling, Wilson, now 30 years old, said, I just want to say nobody loved my mother more than me.
What? I can't tell. Get your ass out of here. Get out of here. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The hitman was sentenced to 100 years.
What?
So he got 99 and the hitman got 100.
They're going to die in jail.
I mean...
They're going to die in jail.
And then nobody loved my mother more. You had her killed for some money?
For insurance money, you clown?
Like, really?
Are you dumb?
Girl.
Your mom gave you a Mustang. Oh, my God. That is the craziest thing.
I don't understand.
Oh, and they got his little YouTube video up here.
Oh.
And he was walking. Oh, so I saw he was like walking around the hood, giving out money, talking about, yeah, I care. I'm giving back to my fans. Girl.
Sick.
Some of y'all are doing some crazy stuff for clout, and I hate to see it.
It's ridiculous.
It's so bad.
I can't deal.
I need y'all to tighten up. Ugly. I think that's all we got for investigations, yes?
That's heavy enough.
Ooh, child. All right.
That's heavy enough.
All right, so where do we start?
You want to do entertainment or you want to do sports?
We got way more entertainment, so let's do sports first.
Okay. So as you all know, we have new Super Bowl champs.
Go Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. No, hold on. Hold that note. Hold that note. Hold that note. Hold that note. Hold it. Hold it real quick. So let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about my good sis over here, okay? I love her so much.
I love you too.
So we watched the Super Bowl at my house, right? Game started, 6:30, 6:45?
Yeah.
So let's say it started at 6:45. Kickoff. Game started. Clock rolling. At 6:50, my sis said, and I quote, this game real boring.
It was boring.
So let's go back to the times. 6:45, kickoff. 6:50, sis said, this game is boring. And was coming for the Chiefs the whole night, okay? You understand?
You have to.
Their defense was, everything about the Chiefs that night, to sis over here, was trash.
The defense was garbage and you know it.
While she wore a Kansas City Chiefs crew neck. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? She's a tough critic. And then when they won, was cheering. I said, wait, what happened? What happened 20 minutes ago? They was trash. What happened?
I have to express my disappointment, even if I am a fan.
But oh my God.
You have to express it. You can't always like everything they do. And like I said, the defense was garbage. You and I, we watched that game. You saw the 49ers rip through them every time, bro. It was disappointing.
It was certain point. But we have to root for the black man.
I was rooting for
AKA Patrick, my homeboy.
Yes. My Patrick, my homeboy. You know what?
You know? And
I'm very happy that they won.
It's crazy.
Patrick Mahomes got a nice, amount of cash.
Okay, they better pay him because he's still in his rookie contract. He can go.
Okay. Travis Kelce with his Fine Self-Gotten Award.
Oh, God, he's so fine.
He is so fine.
He's so fine.
Oh, my God.
I want to say something about Travis Kelce real quick.
Go ahead. Let it out, sis.
Okay, I think he's super fine. He was on my calendar last year. Okay?
I love it.
But I feel like, I think we need to start hyping this relationship up that he has with his girl. Like, we really, be hyping that relationship up so much.
But they're so cute together.
Okay, but,
they're really
and then
cute
in the
together.
next tweet when we see, another black girl with a white man, sis, what are you doing? What are we doing here?
Wait, who be doing that?
A lot of people, you already know, Black Twitter, when it comes to interracial relationships, we are the worst.
We are the worst.
We are the worst. But when Travis Kelce get up there doing his little fine dance with his little beautiful girlfriend, we okay, all right,
because
y'all cute.
It's cute.
So then we need to root for them all then. We need to root for them all because love is love.
But no, listen,
kind of.
Them on their own, they are two good-looking people. them two good-looking people are together, and they look good together. That's a good-looking couple.
Travis Kelce is bomb.
Man.
He's like...
so fine.
Where's he from?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because he's fine. Like, is that what they doing? I bet you he from Houston. He gives me a Houston vibe.
Travis Kelce.
He gives me a Houston vibe.
He is from...
Ohio.
That sounds about right.
That's what they do in Westlake, Ohio?
Mm-hmm. He got a brother, too.
Oh, wow.
His brother plays for the Eagles.
Oh, you love to see it.
Mm-hmm. His brother's cute, too. Cute. He's a little bit more chubbier, but still cute, though.
All right.
Yep.
We love the thickums.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Oh, all right.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So, yes, congrats to the Chiefs on getting that. I'm so glad that the 49ers didn't win, because when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Losers. Losers.
And apparently, people were upset about the Super Bowl halftime show.
White women were upset about the halftime show.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
White women are always shaking.
I mean,
so
they're like, oh, this is inappropriate. My son watches this.
What?
Y'all wasn't saying that when Adam Levine was ripping his shirt off last year? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. I was
we
not.
love to see it.
We do.
Okay.
I know I do.
Performance was trash, but he looked good.
I didn't.
Per usual.
Well, yeah. But I enjoyed the halftime show this year.
I thought it was good.
You know, Shakira, she was killing it.
Shakira, I think they both equally did really good. Mm-hmm. I'm just more of a Shakira fan than I am a J-Lo fan.
Same. You know, J-Lo's mic was off, so that's cool.
Was it off for real?
I don't know. But her daughter's mic was on.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
She been taking lessons.
We love to see it.
Now, that's a relationship I do love to see is J-Lo and A-Rod. A-Rod was in the mosh pit with the crowd, with the phone.
He always got his phone out. They're cute. They are cute together.
I enjoy it, and I hope they have their happily ever after.
Me too.
I really, really do.
Me too.
I think they're really cute in their old age. So,
oh, my God. Why you got to say it like that?
They both 50.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
Yeah.
Even though J-Lo don't look 50, she look like she still 30.
Yeah, she looks good.
I love it.
I can't even front on that.
So.
Can't even front on that.
Other people were mad at Jay-Z and Beyonce. They was in the building.
Hove.
And they was...
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. They was in the building and, they took a seat and sat the whole time, including during the national anthem.
Yep.
And once again, white people and radicals were upset about that. How dare you disrespect our flag by sitting during the national anthem? Nobody cares about the national anthem. Like, honestly, nobody cares.
I'm sure they don't care either.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Matter of fact, your friend, Mr. President, was seen mocking the flag the same night. He was doing some nonsense too.
He's such a clown.
I'm confused.
He is such a clown.
What else were they criticizing? Some people were criticizing Demi Lovato. Well, not criticizing, I lied. They were comparing her to Whitney Houston, saying she was the best.
They said who's the best?
They said that they were comparing Whitney's Star Spangled Banner performance to Demi Lovato's.
Mm-hmm. And they said who was the best?
They were just saying that she has been the best since. Like, basically, they're putting her at with Whitney.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that she was better than Whitney.
No.
Okay.
Some people were being mean, saying that Whitney and Demi do have something in common, but that's not it.
No.
I'm like, y'all gotta cut it out. Please leave Demi Lovato alone.
Okay.
Leave her alone.
Stop with the drug jokes.
I mean, yeah, it's not funny.
It's not funny, bro.
Anymore. Like, the first time it was tweeted, it was like, and then it was like, oh.
It was bad.
That's horrible.
It's bad. No.
So, Travis Kelce's a Libra. Okay, we get along. Sorry, I just noticed that. October 5th. We get along.
How old is he? 30.
All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so Super Bowl was much better than recent years.
I hadn't watched in recent years because we had totally forgot who was the year before that.
Girl.
And Brandon had to tell us because I was like, we knew it was the Patriots and somebody else.
Nobody, I don't remember nothing about it.
It was the Rams. It was the Rams.
Well, let's just hope that next year the Seahawks is in there. And, with King Russell Wilson. So, what is...
Yeah. Oh, we have to mention how Nick Bosa was on Twitter talking mad garbage about how he was going to win.
Oh, yeah.
He was going to win, and he was going to meet Donald Trump. And he was definitely crying like a little bitch on the sideline.
He really was.
And he was talking mad trash on Twitter, so...
I didn't know he was racist. Like, I didn't know he was a MAGA and a racist. Like...
You can never tell, can you?
No, I mean...
You can never tell. So yeah.
Can we get out of this Travis Kelce page? He's distracting me.
I'm sorry. What do you?
That picture right there is distracting me.
He's fine.
Sorry.
Anything else for sports? He's fine, y'all.
Really?
If you don't know, you need to Google him.
For real. One last thing. So we really started off Black History Month on a high note with Lamar Jackson unanimously winning MVP of the NFL. Shout outs to him and the Baltimore Ravens.
Super dope.
So we got a black MVP, we got a black Rookie of the Year, and we got a black Super Bowl quarterback as a Super Bowl champ.
Wow.
All in 1 year.
Wow. You love to see it.
That's it. Now, if they would just leave us alone about what we do with the Star Spangled Banner, the NFL will be all right.
Oh, God.
They'll be all right.
As long as they keep them propaganda commercials out.
Yeah.
Because but
they can't help who pays for the... Well, actually, they can, because did you see that ad that PETA tried to put in there?
Yes, they did, and it was Clown Town.
Oh.
First of all, fishes don't have knees.
I thought the commercial was...
Fishes don't have knees.
Yeah, but it's imagined.
So if you're listening and you haven't seen it, it was showing. I guess it was like going across all the states across America, and it was showing different animals kneeling.
Right.
Except fishes don't have knees.
Yeah, but you have to imagine if they had knees. They would kneel for Colin, and
the thought was nice, but it looked so dumb.
It was beautiful. It was a great commercial. I thought it was nicely done.
People don't even like PETA like that. People don't like PETA.
No, we really don't.
We don't like PETA.
We really don't.
No,
and neither does the NFL, because they banned it real quick. They was like, you can keep your little check. We don't want that.
Which is funny because they did it. They banned that commercial, but they didn't ban the propaganda commercial from Trump.
Well,
oh my God,
are we surprised?
No.
So, hey.
Nope.
That's it. That's really it.
Let's move on to entertainment.
Girl.
Well, girl.
I don't know.
I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix. So the BAFTAs, which are just to me, the British Oscars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the BAFTAs, they were this past weekend or whatever, and Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker. I don't know which award he won.
Me neither.
But he won an award, and I'm gonna play this clip for y'all because it's so good.
It was. It really was good. And he looked really handsome.
He did.
I think that we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here. I think that's the message that we're sending to people that have contributed so much to our medium and our industry, and in ways that we benefit from. I don't think anybody wants a handout or preferential treatment, although that's what we give ourselves every year. I think that people just want to be acknowledged and appreciated and respected for their work. This is not a self-righteous condemnation, because I'm ashamed to say that I'm part of the problem. I have not done everything in my power to ensure that the sets I work on are inclusive, but I think that it's more than just having sets that are multicultural. I think that we have to really do the hard work to truly understand systemic racism.
Beautiful.
He's within a minute. He said so much in so little time, and I really do hope that Hollywood heard everything that he said and takes it seriously. The key thing that he said in that whole speech was, I'm holding myself responsible for not doing more.
Yeah.
I mean, because when I look at Joker, there was one black person in the movie.
Yeah.
And that was what's her name? The girl that he was.
I didn't see it.
You didn't. So let me tell you this, Joker. I didn't see it in the theaters. I just saw it on Redbox like 2 weeks ago. I get why he's nominated for all these awards.
Wow.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
It was really a good take on the whole Batman era, but a core focus on mental health when it comes to the people that we quote unquote don't see.
Yeah.
That's really what it was about. Like, pay attention to those people that you ignore every day.
Yeah.
Really, it was good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I will watch it again.
I'm gonna check it out.
It was good.
I hadn't seen it. But I just I want to say he not only did he say it out loud, and he said it on, I guess, what would be national television in the UK, but he said it in a crowd of some of the stiffest white people you could ever see.
Stiff.
Ooh, child, they looked so uncomfortable.
Like stale bread.
Ooh, they looked so stiff when he was bringing it up, and you really love to see it. And it's man, what a I loved it.
The crowd was looking at him like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, why you couldn't pull a Summer Walker and just be up there, say thank you, and leave?
They were uncomfortable, and it looked great.
I love it.
It looked great.
I love it. Shout outs to him.
Yes.
Shout outs to him. So hopefully he stands by his word.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, that's the main thing. Let's hope he stands by his word, and that's it. What else happened? So, I don't know if y'all saw this, but this letter from Monique... This letter from Monique popped up. She wrote a letter to Oprah about how she's pretty much uncomfortable with her friendship with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
So I know that there was an article that came out. I can't remember who it was by, but they were talking about how Oprah was friends with Harvey Weinstein before everything that came out about him with the rapes and all the sexual assaults. So out of nowhere, Monique had time on Monday evening or Sunday evening while watching the Super Bowl to write this letter, quote unquote, letter to Oprah on Instagram. It's a little lengthy. I'm gonna read real quick most of it.
Okay, go ahead.
So, dear Oprah, I felt compelled to write you this open letter after observing the disparity in the way that you seem to treat people who were accused of the same allegations. You did an interview on the CBS Morning Show and were asked about Harvey Weinstein by Norah O'Donnell. And you said, as it pertained to him, that you always try to look at the rainbow in the clouds, whatever is the silver lining. You also said, if we make this all about Harvey Weinstein, then we all have lost the moment. Very true. When you either are or were going to be a part of a documentary on Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons, how is that not making it all about them? Interestingly, brother Michael Jackson was acquitted and deceased. So how is it that he is not off limits? Harvey and Russell and Harvey are accused of the same thing. So in fairness, how do you not support the accusers of both, as you said you did with RS, or you look for the silver lining for both, like you said you did for Harvey Weinstein? Now she go to abbreviating stuff.
Yeah.
It's confusing. The only difference between the two are their skin color. And doesn't Harvey Weinstein have way more accusers? My first personal experience with you is you've watched me as a black woman be accused of being difficult for not promoting Precious internationally for Lionsgate, Tyler Perry, and your request, despite the fact my deal was with Lee Daniels Entertainment. And how are you for black women when you hear Tyler on audio saying it was right and he was going to speak up, but you or him haven't said a word? When I was 16, I met you at your local show in Baltimore. I told you I wanted to be just like you when I grew up. You responded, you have to work really, really hard. My 16-year-old self didn't know that you in your silence in the face of wrongdoing would make my life harder. Lastly, please consider standing by the people who are right and not just the right people. Love you to life, Monique.
I think Monique is very, very disappointed in Oprah.
Clearly.
Damn. I don't really know what to say.
Oh, okay, so it's not just me.
No, I really don't know what to say.
I
mean, what can we say?
I don't know.
She's not wrong.
I mean, I gotta watch this interview that she did with Nora.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is right about that. Like,
yeah.
You know, if you're gonna accuse Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons, then you do need to accuse Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in that sense I do agree, because I mean, like, if you're gonna call, yeah, because Michael Jackson, like she said, is dead when she did all that.
And look what happened to that documentary.
Exactly.
It was pulled because they were lying.
Right.
You know, there's been many stories about Oprah, you know, in the past and recently about her, I don't want to say her lack of empathy when it comes to black people, but I mean, I guess I that is what I'm trying to say, like her lack of empathy for black people. But it's very hard to imagine that when Oprah does so much for black people,
yeah, and
has done, you know, has her own network that is filled with nothing but black people.
Right.
It's hard until you experience it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like anything. That's like, you know, and these are gonna be weird examples. But we think about all the people who, all the R. Kelly fans who are still fans of his music because they don't believe that he did all those things to those young girls.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Girls who have met him who was like Robert would never do anything like that. I met him when I was 17 and nothing like that happened to me.
Like you.
Well, maybe you weren't his type, you know? So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know.
I don't know either. That's a tough one.
Monique.
But Monique is on Oprah's ass.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would love to see Oprah come out of that corporate show and be like, listen, if y'all got something to say to me, like, I need her to bring that Mississippi out.
It'll never happen.
I really need her to forget the cash. Remember, she went to a HBCU.
It'll never happen.
And be like, listen, niggas.
It'll never.
What's up? Like, who got beef?
It'll never happen.
Got beef? Like, like seriously, because I'm just, I don't know.
It'll never happen, sis. It'll never. Speaking of beef, this must have been the week where all the celebrities was like, you know what? If you got grievances, air them out.
Right.
Because
they got a schedule.
There's a schedule.
Gotta be.
And speaking of people who have grievances, Mace has a grievance with Diddy. I'm sure like the rest of them do.
I mean, really.
But he wrote a very long post on Instagram, so I'm going to read some of it. He said, Diddy, I heard your Grammy speech about how you are now for the artist and about how the artist must take back control. So I will be the first to take that initiative. Also, before we ask of our other ethnicities to do us right, we should do us as Black people better, especially the creators. I heard you loud and clear when you said that you are now for the artist. And to that, my response is, if you want to see change, you can make a change today by starting with yourself. Your past business practices knowingly has continued purposely starved your artists and been extremely unfair to the very same artists that helped you obtain that icon award on the iconic Bad Boy label. For example, you still got my publishing from 24 years ago in which you gave me $20,000, which makes me never want to work with you as any artist wouldn't after you know someone is robbing you and tarnishing your name when you don't want to comply with his horrendous business model. However, people will always ask, what's up with Mace? So I would be forced to still perform to not look crazy when I was getting peanuts, and the robbery will continue. So many great moments and people's lives in music were lost. But again, I rode with you in the face of death without flinching, and you still wouldn't do right. I never said anything because I wanted to wait until I was financially great so I can ensure that I was addressing this from a pure place and not out of spite. To add insult, you keep screaming Black excellence and love, but I know love isn't free. So I offered you $2 million in cash just a few days ago to sell me back my publishings as his biggest artist alive that always show you respect for giving me an opportunity at 19 years old. Your response was, if I can match what that European guy offered him, that would be the only way I can get it back. Or else I can wait until I'm 50 years old and it will revert back to me from when I was 19 years old. You bought it for about $20K and I offered you $2 million in cash. This is not Black excellence at all. When our own race is enslaving us, if it's about us owning, it can't be about us owning each other. No more hiding behind love. You change, give the artists back their money so they can take care of their families. God, yeah. Man, it is get back season.
I never understood why it's so hard to give people money when they made you money. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this music game, it just seems like a retarded industry to even want to be in.
Yeah. You know what? Valid point.
I don't even understand. When all this stuff happens, like I saw today that Yo Gotti finally got out of a record deal, and now he owns all his royalties. Him, 2 Chainz, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is it that they're doing that other artists are not doing? You know what I'm saying? And because all this stuff that happens, all these stories that come out, it's like, yikes.
I mean, it's the tale as old as time, as signing a contract and not reading the contract. And I mean, what are you gonna do if you're 19 years old? You come from the hood. You don't know any lawyers who can read that contract for you. You just like, I'm gonna sign it and really hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hope they look out for me. These people treat me like family. They say I'm a brother.
Yeah.
They lace me with a Rockefeller or a Bad Boys chain.
Yeah.
I got on a shiny suit. Big knows my name.
That's what's coming next.
I'm in
somebody coming for Rockefeller. That's next.
I can believe it.
Well, I don't know. Jay-Z I don't know. Jay-Z might have like a don't even try me type situation.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and this isn't, it was always like an unwritten rule or joke in the black community about like, don't sign with Puff.
I mean, let's look at everybody that has come and gone when it comes to Diddy. Like, besides Biggie and Craig Mack and like the early stages, but it was like Total was here, then they were gone.
112.
I mean, they had a lengthy career, but then they were gone.
Loon.
Perfect example. He was here, then he went to jail, and that's it.
Shine.
Day 26.
Mario. I don't wanna know.
Well, Mario Winans he's a writer, so I don't know. Well, it still might be the same thing.
Who else we got?
What was that girl group? Dream.
Danity Kane.
Dirty Money is probably the worst of the worst.
Yep.
They were. You could not go anywhere without seeing Dawn and the other girl.
Oh, the original, the band.
Well, I don't really know how he thought they was gonna make any money in the first place. Like, it's just two random ass people. No.
The band?
Yeah.
With Ness and all them?
All of them. Like, why? That was so. I feel like I'm the only person that was like, this is not gonna work. Like, just like, you got a dude from New Orleans, two people from New York, one from Philly, and then Sarah, who girl, what?
It was all over the place.
What is it?
It was
like a double up a City High, like another random.
Wow, yeah, City High.
What was that?
Yeah, but yeah, he's obviously.
I don't know.
Yeah,
girl.
I don't know.
I don't know, girl. It was too much.
What's our next grievance?
The other thing we don't know about is why Meg Thee Stallion was laid up with G-Eazy. So the first Monday in Black History Month, that's what we saw. Meg Thee Stallion laid up with G-Eazy. If you don't know who G-Eazy is, he's a white rapper. He got a couple of hits out. He dated Halsey, and I think he dated Lana Del Rey at the time.
Oh, wow.
Black Twitter was not having it.
No.
Okay. She was trending all day, but she finally made an announcement. She was like, I'm not having sex with G-Eazy. I mean, they look like they were just drunk and just having a good time.
Yeah.
But, I'm a stand for my girl Meg. Like, rappers do all the time. They hugged up with the same bitch in different cities.
All the time.
That be, the same chick that was with their homeboy in another. So Meg, if they can do it, Meg can do it.
Absolutely.
Like, mind your business.
Absolutely.
Like, mind your business.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I don't really have much to say. Have fun, girl.
All right, girl. She's 24, single, and is at the top of her game.
Do your thing.
Leave her alone.
2 thumbs way up.
Because you know good and damn well if G-Eazy try to get at you, you fall for it. So cut it out.
Oh.
Some of these young girls went, G-Eazy, he on the radio, he know Chris Brown. Like, he ain't hard to look at. Like,
you sure?
He ain't hard to look at.
Oh, okay.
He's not the worst of the worst.
I wouldn't be interested.
I wouldn't be, but I don't.
Nah, dog. Them niggas was drunk as shit. They had to be. At least Meg had to be.
They both. Meg had to be. You toasted. Let somebody suck on your face like that.
Yeah,
like
Meg was toasted. If this is what it is, okay.
No.
Okay.
How old is he? He's 30 as well.
Oh. Okay. He from Oakland. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, why did I think he was from New York?
I don't know.
He looked like an Italian mobster. Don't he?
Just because he got on a leather jacket don't make him an Italian mobster.
Oh, sorry, is that a stereotype? Sorry.
I'm just...
Sorry.
Hoocha.
Okay, what we got next?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So speaking of rappers, Miss Nicki Minaj, aka Miss Petty, decided to debut her new body and new music.
Oh my God.
So she has been killing the gram or social media with these pictures. I think she looks amazing. You can tell she got her butt a little reduced. It doesn't look as wide.
She look like a white woman.
Oh, okay. Well, she she decided to display some new music, and everybody's a little upset about this one particular rhyme where she talks about Rosa Parks. So.
Back up, click, clack, up, hella bands, pull up, stashed up, super facts up, all you bitches, Rosa Parks, get your ass up.
All right.
Yikes, I play tech.
Well, I don't like it. The beat's hot, though.
I just don't care. Like,
The beat is hot.
the beat is sick. She needs a hit. I think it's because, like, you know, maybe the timing that she dropped that lyric.
Yeah, could you have not waited till March, sis?
Yeah, maybe. You know.
We
but-
at the top of Black History Month, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but she's a rapper. Do rappers think when they spit? No,
No.
they don't. It's just something, you know, Parks rhymes with dark and she put it together, you know?
Now Parks rhymes with dark.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh my God.
give her a break. Give
All
her a
right.
break.
Let's run through the rest of these because we have a lip service question that we
Ooh.
gotta get through.
Spice.
And y'all had time on your hands like y'all was Mary J. Blige. I'm telling you. All right. Yep.
Okay. So, real quick. So, in the age of the reboots, there's been talks about, you know, them doing a Friends reboot. Like, I don't know who asked for it, but they've been talking about it. So, David Swimmer, a.k.a. Ross. I'm about to say Chandler for real. A.k.a. Ross on the show Friends, decided that he got tired of people talking about the Friends reboot. And he said, well, if they do a reboot, he thinks that it should be a black cast or an Asian cast.
Oh,
Why did he say that?
I don't know why.
Now, everybody knows that the popular Friends series is very, very similar to another popular series called Living Single.
Yep.
About friends who live together and do all that stuff. It's just the only difference is one is white and one is black. So Maxine, a.k.a. Erica Alexander, decided to respond to that. It was saying like, hey, yo, bro, if you didn't know, we already did a reboot and it's called Living Single.
Yeah.
I mean, she really didn't say it like in a mean way. She was just like, I know you didn't mean to disrespect by it.
Right.
But, you know, it's already been talked about how y'all literally stole the idea from us. So I just think that your timing and you even talking about it was just like,
Yeah.
shh.
It was weird.
It really was.
And I don't think he probably didn't know because I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, but that show, the reason why Living Single was canceled was because I think it was CBS where Friends was on. NBC passed on Living Single, saw that it was doing well, had them cancel the show, redo it, and call it Friends. So Friends is Living Single, but for black people.
Literally. Like,
So
if you've ever watched Friends or Living Single, and if you can't tell the difference, because there is none other than the skin color of the cast.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
Even if they all live in New York, it's ridiculous.
Yep. So
Friends had the coffee shop. Living Single had the magazine shop. I mean, magazine shop.
magazine headquarters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Girl.
Yeah. So
Too much.
What else we got? Kelis says she's not standing up for black men anymore. She's tired of it.
Oh, God.
I didn't really read the whole article, but apparently Pharrell and Chad from the Neptunes promised her a three-way split of money for royalties, and that is not what she got.
Yeah.
And she is upset about that.
She said that she's been assaulted business-wise when it comes to the music game, and then being assaulted at home. Everybody knows about the infamous issue that she had with ex-husband Nas. She's just tired. She's just tired of it, and she said she's tired of standing up for it. And, yeah.
And she said she's not protecting the sanctity of black men anymore, which we might need to do like another episode on that.
Yeah.
In itself.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be real tough.
Very, very tough.
Hey.
And lastly, I need to talk to y'all about this very racist British woman named Katie Hopkins. Now, Katie Hopkins is a writer. Wait, hold up. She is an English media personality, columnist, and former businesswoman. So a YouTube pranker or whatever decided to create this whole big fake award thing and invited Katie Hopkins to come and win this award. Now, were these people in for a surprise? Yes.
Very much so. Very much so.
Because she gave a speech at this fake award show. And they run through some of the clips of some of the things that she says during the speech. Now, warning, trigger warning. It's very Islamophobic, very racist, very prejudiced things that she's going to say.
Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys a trigger warning because it gets very, very nasty. Real quick, too.
We made Katie Hopkins fly 1,600 miles to pick up a fake award and put the word behind her without her noticing. You might wonder if this is a bit mean. For a moment, I did too. But then she made her speech and told us what she really thought.
This is by far the most fun I've had in a very long time.
Me too, Katie. Me too.
I am not used to receiving awards. It is strange, and it's strange to hear nice things being said about yourself. You sit there and you think, wait a minute, they're saying that about me. Whereas normally it is a kind of an incoming deluge of fireballs coming my way. So it's kind of an odd thing for that to be tipped on its head, but I really do appreciate it. If you call Mohammed in a school playground in the UK, 2,000 kids come running and you don't want any of them. Epileptics are all weirdos. They're up there with the Asians. East London's fairly shitty at the best of times. 82% Muslim, what can I say? Most people are raping their own mother. I guess Muslims are different. So she, I believe her name was her fiance. I believe his name was Anyway, they practice because they're such retards. Other places where people get stabbed a lot or try and rape their own mother or have 5 wives. How dare you? Autistic f***ing wench. Thank you very much indeed.
Having all pretended to enjoy that horror show, we decided...
So, the best part about that was that she didn't realize that she was, 1, being recorded, 2, that she was being presented a fake award. So they had her fly out to I can't think of the name of this country. So they escort her back to the airport. She gets on the plane. This guy releases this video on Twitter. Sis's Twitter page is suspended. And apparently this is nothing new to the people over in the UK. She's been known to say racist stuff, Islamophobic stuff all the time. And I am just floored. When I played Sis the clip before the show started, she had the same reaction I had the first time I saw it. Just
I'm sick.
Mouth agape.
God, I just don't understand. I don't understand.
And she still has a platform in the UK.
That's the serious issue about it. Like, I understand that there's this whole thing about freedom of speech, but there has to be a cap on it. I'm honest about it. It has to be a cap. And that is the cap right there. For you to say things like that and really think that you're getting awarded for it, you're the retard.
Oh, and the title of the award was cunt. C-U-N-T. It stood for something, but they made it up. It was all fake.
She didn't even see, she's dumb.
Yeah.
Girl.
So.
Get him out of here.
Out of here. Hey, Charlotte and surrounding areas. We're having a clearance sale on t-shirts. Our classic designs are $10 and our new designs are $15. These are available for pickup only and in select sizes. To purchase, DM us on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. All right, we have to get to this lip service question.
Y'all had time.
Why was y'all so spicy this week? My God.
Really, y'all really were upset.
Y'all was ready.
Ooh, child.
What did we ask this?
Oh my gosh. So this week's question came from a tweet. And we just kind of tweaked it a little bit. So the tweet said it was oh my gosh. Where is the tweet?
Oh, I don't know. I deleted it.
Oh wait, hold on. I think it's somewhere in the text. Hold on one second. Oh, found it. Okay. So Twitter user @PrettyWCurl said, women say they not proposing to men, but they be giving out ultimatums and forcing marriage anyways. Is it not the same? So We asked, if a man is taking too long to propose, should the woman give the man an ultimatum?
Ooh.
Child.
Yo.
Y'all, we had answers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I got some on my personal Facebook.
Same.
I got some on my personal Instagram.
Same.
Girl.
Girl.
We're not gonna be able to read all of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna read through a few. It's 20 on here on.
Oh my God.
So God's Daughter 85 said, not an ultimatum, but depth a conversation about their individual and joint vision for the relationship. You have to be on the same page. Andrew Price said, what's, quote, taking too long? Shouldn't pressure a man to make that lifelong commitment based off a couple of years. Comic Books and Big Butts said, F no. First of all, I love the name. Hilarious.
Comic Books and Big Butts.
Sax Prophet, hey Charles.
Hey Charles.
He has stuff to say. He said, absolutely not. Men don't do well with ultimatums. I broke up with many girls because they thought an ultimatum was gonna make me someone I wasn't or do something I wasn't ready to do. He's not proposing for a reason. Have a mature conversation about the future. Any fears, apprehensions, and intentions. From there, you have to make a decision based off what he gave you. Let's see. Let me think another. Sunflower Lion said, nope, he not ready. She's still single. She only has options to stay or to explore. Now, if it's love on both sides and he is just waiting for the money to afford what she deserves, patience. She'll have to be patient only for a man that truly loves her. I'll just read this one. Directed by Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
He said, I told my wife I wasn't going to propose for another 3 years. She said, cool, and I proposed months later. On Saturday, we'll be married for 6 years.
Oh, congrats.
Shout outs. And Gavin said, you are the GOAT, bro.
I got one from Dasha.jpg, and her answer was yes. She said yes. Make it clear where you stand and follow through. You both may want the same thing, and your timeline for that just doesn't align for various reasons. So talk it out, give the ultimatum, and call it a day. Shaking! I'm shaking!
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
There were some more. Hold on. Shout out to Jer. She said, if I'm proposing, he's taking my last name.
But you're not proposing, sis. We're not allowing it.
Yes, we don't do that.
We're not allowing it.
We don't do that.
Nope.
Alexandra _the_great said, just leave. Either he will realize when you gone, you were the one, or you dodged a bullet by not waiting anymore.
That one.
However, I do believe there should be a discussion on the topic.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I got one. Belle Lachelle, she said, never had to give a man an ultimatum on marriage. One wouldn't be needed if you were his number one. Now, I have given an ultimatum for someone separated for years and not filed divorce papers yet. Gave him 4 months and he got it done in 3. However, I didn't want to marry him. It was a principle that he shouldn't be dating if he's still tied to the past.
True. That part. Carrie said, if it's something that's been talked about and he knows she's serious, then yes, he needs to shit or get off the pot.
Ooh.
Alternately, yes, she can always do the proposing so the road goes both ways. If it's not been discussed either way, then it needs to cause a partnership. It's just that. It's not mind reading and having expectations unfulfilled because of lack of communication. True that.
I like it.
True that.
I like it.
True that.
Yeah, we had a lot of answers on Instagram, so I can't. It was more so conversation. I think some people struck a nerve and other people were responding.
Yes.
So shout out to y'all having these dialogues. I think that's dope.
Absolutely dope. Oh, well, wait, did you read Jasmine Ray? She said yes.
Oh, she sure did.
Yes.
Okay, what was it? Oh, _Jasmine Ray said, yes, don't nobody have time to waste. Either you with it or not. And if not, I'm moving on to someone who is. It doesn't take that long to know if you will marry someone, especially if y'all moved in together.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
What do you think, sis?
I'm not giving nobody no damn ultimatum. Because if I got to give you an ultimatum, then that's the issue.
Yeah.
To me, that's the issue. Like... Because that means, like a lot of the guys were saying, like, that's not going to do nothing. That ain't going to, men don't respond well to that. And I agree. So the ultimatum is I'm going to leave.
Oh, yeah, when I'm ready to go.
Right, yes. So there won't be the only option is me leaving. And that's not an option for you.
Oh. Oh. All right. Okay, I hear that shit. I hear that. I say the same. Like, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna give you an ultimatum. Like, if we've been together for a long time, you know what it is I want. I mean, after a certain amount of time, if you don't know what I want, then we don't need to be together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not even dropping little hints, if we just having conversation, I'm watching Say Yes to the Dress. It's like, oh, when I get married, hello. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be you, but I just feel like if you are with somebody for a certain amount of years, you should know exactly what that individual wants.
Right.
And if you already know, like, I'm just not in this for marriage.
You just say that.
Then just say it so I can move on with my life, because that's what we here for.
Yes.
One of my friends, I'm not going to say she gave her current husband an ultimatum, but she told him straight up, you know, by the time I graduate law school, I need to be engaged.
Right.
And he proposed 2 weeks before.
Love to see it.
And they've been married. Oh, shoot, I forgot to say happy anniversary last week. Forgot. They've been married going on 4 years now. So,
But that doesn't really sound like an ultimatum. An ultimatum would be like, either you marry me by the time I graduate or I'm leaving.
yeah.
She was like, I would like to be engaged by the time before I graduate or whatever, or I'm leaving. Right.
It was one of the situations I was like, I don't know if that's going to work, sis.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to do that. But 2 weeks later, she called me, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, then there's that.
Right. But
So-
I also don't know if an ultimatum is something I would want to start my relationship with, right? Because if I had to be like, nigga, you better marry me, then I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because you're going to be at wedding, he going to be up there like, oh, I can't believe I'm about to marry this bitch. Like,
I do, I guess, or whatever.
like,
You know what I'm
do
saying?
you take her? Yeah,
she
I
cool.
guess so.
She tight or whatever.
She aight.
You know what I'm saying?
She cool.
She, she cook grits, so it's all right.
All right, whatever.
Her bacon is good. It's crispy all around.
I'm done. Too much. But yeah, we don't, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you an ultimatum.
That
You already know what the tea is.
Facts. If you don't know, then seriously, then
Right.
just move on so I
Yes.
can move on.
And don't let these niggas do you that whole, we grown, this whatever. No, nigga my grown ass wants to be married. So what is up?
Right.
Don't let these niggas play you.
For real.
Okay.
And don't let these chicks play you either, too.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of chicks out here that, want to act like they, I want to be married, and then they really not
Right.
marriage material, or they ain't even really thinking about it. They just want somebody to...
Or she only call you when it's her broke week and she hungry.
Exactly.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, she want,
Know your worth,
she
King.
want to go to PF Chang's or something. Like, no.
Ew.
Stop taking her there.
PF Chang's is nasty.
Whoa. What do you mean?
I said what I said. I said
PF Chang's is not nasty.
it's, you know what, you're right. It's disgusting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode.
I just don't understand.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Please follow us on all of our social media. We are on Twitter at HeadWrapPod. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Go visit our website where it's new and updated. We've got shirts on sale. If you are in Charlotte, we've got certain shirts that are on sale where you can come pick them up. We're not delivering a damn thing. We're not sending it in the mail. But if not, you can go to our website where shirts and crew necks are now on sale as well. We have a Cash App. If you want to send us money and you love us, our Cash App is at HeadWrapPod. And our email is headwrapsandlipsticks@gmail.com. And you can listen to us on all of our, you can listen to us on a whole bunch of streaming platforms, which includes Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Sis, you got a joke for us this evening?
The joke is that you don't like PF Chang's. Like, the Singapore street noodles are amazing.
PF Chang's is garbage.
But I do have a joke, though.
Oh, my God.
And here it goes. Ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Do I have a choice to be ready?
You right. And I'm going to tell y'all about the joke that sis had the other day. Quote, unquote, the joke. And she be talking about me. Listen.
Oh.
Okay. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer?
He didn't see it happening for him.
You kind of got it.
Oh. What's the answer?
He couldn't see himself doing it.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like when I guess the answer? Wow, we have a plot twist, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. That was me laughing at the end of the episode.
She ruined it, y'all.
I'm sorry.
She ruined it. Ruined it.
It's a bad joke. It's terrible.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do a nice little video on our story, and I do a joke.
That's what I forgot to tell y'all. We got a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel.
Look up headwrapsandlipsticks.com. Listen, we need 1,000 subscribers so we can like finally have the title.
Yeah.
So if y'all could just like subscribe,
Yeah,
that would be so great.
We might be giving away some stuff, doing some stuff, you know?
You never know. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Ruined.